At the time, we were desperate for some form of help, and we were desperate for something, and the surgeon put the two options to us as going back to having a stoma bag, which we lived with for 4 years, or said we could try this irrigation, which he thought might help. I gave the choice to James, and he asked a couple of questions of the consultant, and he made the choice to do it himself.
The way that my dad can describe the irrigation bag compared to how a doctor can make a lot of a difference.
Whether it was a case of having another operation scared him more or not, but he was very receptive to giving it a try.
I can feel the poo inside of me sometimes before we do it, and then once I finish it, I can feel the difference massively. Just sitting there, because I feel much more comfortable than I was before.
When Edward was born, he was born without his lower half of his bowel, and 8 hours later he had his very first surgery to create a stoma so he could actually poo. I was constantly getting called out from work because he had loads of accidents at school. When there was another treatment option, it was like, okay, we'll give this a try. I just wanted to swap spaces so he didn't suffer.
The washout is very simple. It just slides in and then I come off.
The only thing that was a little bit weird was obviously that I've got to do what with that. He understood, it had been explained really clearly what to do. We were helped through it the first time, shown, and it was actually a very calm process.
I feel much more confident than before because I don't have to worry about my bowels because I use the irrigation bag. So it does make a big difference.
When he was having the accidents, I felt like I was failing him as a mum because I couldn't help him.
We used to get accidents whilst he was on the pitch. You'd see him suddenly, from being focused on the game, suddenly change to almost being focused on nothing. The fact that you can't predict when an accident's gonna happen makes it nigh on impossible to plan for and to deal with, so you're just constantly reacting.
I originally thought it was like a short-term type of treatment till we figured out something better for him, but it turned out to be a long-term treatment.
Personally, just mulled it over myself and figured that it would be a few years, but it's going really well. I felt really confident because it was just explained in a nice, relaxed, calmed way. Very respectful to James and involving him in the process.
At first, we was a bit nervous about it, but with time and explanation and that type of thing, it wasn't as complex as I thought it was going to be, and Edward seemed happy with it, so.
James was more anxious. I don't think he was scared, just anxious because he didn't know what to expect. We have a set time each time we do it. You get to play on what when you're doing it?
Play on electronics or whatever you want to do.
So you use it to cheat, don't you, and get some extra electronic time that you shouldn't be having normally, should you?
Yeah.
As you've got older, you wouldn't want to have not done this, would you?
No.
And be left with those accidents at big school.
It would be much harder for me to control and I would still be having the accidents I used to have. So it has helped a lot and it would be much worse if I never used it. The longer I use it, the more I'm grateful for it, really.
What happened when we wasn't using the washouts?
I used to struggle by doing my poos.
You mainly had accidents at school, didn't you?
Yeah.
And like when we was out on day trips and stuff. It can help out a lot. It can help with the amount of accidents that they're having, can reduce the amount, can improve their mood as well, because he was quite a bit upset when he was having accidents and he seemed down in himself, but with the lack of accidents, he's got happier and more cheekier.